watching Classes and Sessions. Get ready to get schooled or be schooled.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Classes in session and local news. Let's see. So what we got going on in Las Vegas, Nevada? Newsworthy. What's newsworthy? Well, scams in Vegas. Let's talk about it. Vegas attracts millions of people to it each year, and there are tons of tourists. You can bet there are always lots of scams. It's especially rough in Vegas because of the general debauchery that most visitors partake is causes many people to seriously let their guards down. You're getting drunk, partaking in drugs, not focused, women, prostitution, strippers, the works. If you plan on visiting Vegas, you need to stay vigilant and aware of scams no matter what. Sin City Guides at Vegas Starfish does her part by highlighting the 6 biggest scams and hustles Vegas visitors need to watch out for. Like, for instance, you could be walking along the strip and they'll tell you, hey, you get free money, come sign up for this timeshare. Only to find out the timeshare that you get ain't exactly whatever they pitch to you. Or you could be walking down the street and they offer you a free limo ride to a strip club or something like that, or whatever have you. Vegas is a big city. It is a fast city. It's very much compared to the likenesses of LA, New York City, Chicago. It's definitely fast paced. So just like that, you could get 3-car Molly like nothing, and you have to be careful. So staying vigilant in a city such as Vegas that is called the city of sin, duh. But the scams that people encounter in Sin City is no joke. By letting your guard down and trusting the wrong person, you can wind up with your phone held ransom for money, stuck in a psychological, torturous, financial, dangerous timeshare pitch, or the ER with a nightmare comparison that you do not expect. Yeah, when in Vegas, ignore those too good to be true pitches. Don't call a number on those snapper cards, and don't let strangers take your photo. It's another thing. So you'll find a bunch of artists or acts, Pirates of the Caribbean, or Elmo, or Sin City dancers, girls with the big leaves on their hat and all that, and take pictures. Boy, it ain't free.
TJ, you watching Classes in Session. School or get schooled, no cap here. Tune in.
Say now I got money, she talking about eating my semen. Damn, niggas are foul. Don't fall with the odds, been hunting them down.
It ain't free. I enjoyed this list because while she highlights some of the genuine scams on the list, she also pointed out some things that were scams in the traditional sense, but are big ripoffs that waste your time and money. I tell you, it's a money game. Everything is all about the dollar. It's the power of the dollar. That's what we're living in. And that's what it's always been about. That's what it always will be about. It's capitalism to the fullest. I mean, nowadays, you know, it's like every day there's a new holiday. Today is Grandma's Day. Tomorrow is Uncle Rallo's Day, and so forth and so forth. So, yeah, it's true. You visiting a place like the City of Sin, stay vigilant and don't be always so trustworthy to trust in people. It's just not that good. Class is in session, and now we're going to talk about something serious. The world of success, fake friends, success, bad motivation. Success, fake friends, motivation. Let's talk about this. John Moran. So, basketball player, NBA superstar John Moran, worth over 200 million, worth over 200 million in NBA contracts alone, not to mention endorsement checks and business deals of that nature. So as it turns out, he's caught with a video for the second time with him flashing a firearm. Now, it's true. Personally, I really didn't see nothing wrong with it. Especially when in the rap world, companies are pushing and promoting for the artists to pitch this idea musically. It's kind of weird, you know? The more I think about it. Okay, on one hand, you have the NBA, $1 billion company that they try to push for a squeaky clean image. Okay. Bringing in inner youth talents, inner city youth talents, excuse me. People that are have-not, a lot mostly with have-nots, from impoverished upbringings, lack thereof of financial gain. But have enough talent to qualify them to actually enter in this profession of basketball or sports for that matter. It reminds me a while back, I did a song on a mixtape, on my mixtape series, Klass Over the Classics. And back in 2007, which was released in 2008, I did the first version of Classes in Session. And on it, I did, I would take the classic beats. In this particular song, it was I Got 5 on it by the legendary Loonies. Download it. Go check that out. Loonies. I Got 5 on it. Major classic, West Coast classic. The beat is so dope. But I redid it, and I did it about athletes mismanaging their money, or athletes getting bigger than their bridges mentally because they sustain or acquire such large sums of money that they feel that they are somewhat above the law. And during the time when I recorded it, some of the main figures that I was talking about during that time were the likenesses of Michael Vick with his dog situation, Michael Phelps. He was caught with a bong after winning all them gold medals, which caused him to lose some endorsement deals, a lot of money. Some football players. I remember two particular players, I can't remember their names, but they actually went out on a boat and were never seen again. One particular player who got into a fight with his girl, and during the melee, she took the pickup truck, and went driving off, and he was in the back, and he was forced off the truck in which the speeds that she was traveling, and ultimately succumbed to his demise. And I did that song with a heavy heart of trying to display a message of, there will always be bosses, no matter how big you get. And even within the song, there were lyrics that said there'll always be bosses, from Goodell to David Stern, athletes losing turn. And I bring that up because now here we are. That was 07, 08. Fast forward over a decade later, and here we are again. Now, John Morant, he has a strong presence of his father at the games and stuff of that nature. But yet these instances and these incidents happen, and they continue to happen, where he's caught in a situation of having people around him, friends, that have him in uncompromising positions, where the risk is losing all you stand to gain financially. It's like he's the out for so many people, family and friends that he is closest to. And for some reason, he doesn't realize, or maybe it's just not coming across, that he's jeopardizing that. So, people, places, and things is one of my catchphrases I always love to live by. People you choose to be around, places you choose to go, things you choose to get into, all become a broad makeup of situations and the actions in which you're faced with, whether good, bad, indifferent, ugly, however you want to call it. So with that being said, it's like, what are you doing, bro? You know the microscope is on you. They watching your every move. And after the first time, I said, he was gonna have to cut his hair, because now he's gonna have to show this image. He can't be the AI, the Allen Iverson. This is why I so fell in love with Allen Iverson back in the 90s. He refused to put on a suit. He looked like us, he acted like us, he resembled us. Pure representation of us. AI was definitely the lack of better words, the Jesus Christ for us, meaning he took the scars and sacrificed himself for our way, which now when you look at today's NBA, You see these people with these outlandish outfits, these wild spectacle outfits and fashion. You know, it's not really an alpha male world no more. It is what it is. But sticking to the situation at hand, you know, people, places, and things. So the people this dude has around him is constantly having them in these positions, and it's not coming through or not coming across. He's just not getting it. But then again, is he wrong? Well, this is where I feel he's wrong. It's when you put two different levels together. All right, the fact that he's toting a gun. All right. In that state, it's legal to have. Okay, cool. You know where I have the problem with it? That song that's playing in the background. Okay. It's the era. But then again, a lot of young people will say, well, in your era, y'all was making the same music. Yes, but no. Let's take NWA for an example. I'm a mother with an attitude. I got a case of spitting in the mother's face. For me and my ace, we got a taste of a motherfucker's Billy Club. He took his gun and put it to our head, said, start running. Okay. Maybe Coogee Rap, maybe? I got a job with the mall making G's, doing some stick-up deliveries and transporting keys. They got me like a flunky money. 10 G's inside the case. Wake up, we gotta. No. See, these gangster lyrics of yesteryear, the difference between yesteryear gangster lyrics and today, well, hold up. Let's go back again. The first rap video that they allowed guns, the first and the last that they allowed guns, Onyx. Throw your guns in the air and wave them like you just don't care. I hate your guts and I hope that's stick your fingers, my name and my life is alive. I'm having a bad day, so stay out of my way. With the pistol back and pick up all you done, okay? Just in the nick of time, I could pick a purple rhyme. What's yours is mine and what's mine is mine. I'm a rhyme your ass blind, stick your fingers. All right. Maybe that era. Maybe that. What's that, 91? 91? Throw your guns in the air. But then again, no. Because where you had this gangster persona, image, I say the gangster music of then doesn't even compare to the gangster music of today for one huge, humongous reason. Class is in session. Put your thinking cap on. Listen to this. The gangster music from yesteryear, the gangster music, or rather, the devilish drill sound of right now, it don't compare on no level, way, shape, form, or fashion from 1 degree, and I'm gonna keep going there until you pay attention and recognize those artists of yesteryear were revolutionary and willing to be, from Public Enemy to Tupac to NWA. If you take NWA's beginning albums, it was all against racist cops. Ice-T, Ice Cube. It was all about willing to stand up to the oppressor. Onyx, we formed crews, posses. Original hip-hop culture was about being rebels, fight the power, going against the grain. Two Live Crew, Miami-based Two Live Crew, literally fought for you and I to be able to have freedom, free speech within our lyrics. They were the sacrificial lambs. Again, another form of Jesus, for lack of better words, but it's the truth. These people went up against Congress, Two Live Crew, to have the right to say what they want. Revolutionary. So no, the drill sound of right now does not compare to any hardcore from yesteryear. Because all of them dudes from then were willing to go up against the machine before they became compromised, COINTELPRO. This industry is big business. Just like pharmaceuticals, the hospital, and the food industry. I bring them up because why? Well, allegedly, what do they all have in common? Yo, food industry, hey yo, we'll put this poison in this food. We'll send them to you. Hospitals. You'll treat them, diagnose them, and prescribe them and send them to you, the pharmacy. Big business. At what expense? Your health. Class is in session. So, big businesses. NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL, sport, entertainment. Which acts like they care about their image. So you're not gonna be kill him, yeah, They don't want to see that in their establishment. But Sony, Atlantic, and the Scope, these organizations thrive in it. Why? Is it because they do big business with the jail system? Is it because they coexist simultaneously with the letter boys? So you have to think about this. John Moran, you have a chance out of the hood. You know how easy it would be. Well, matter of fact, they say you're not even from the hood. Yo, in my day, we really lived the life of the streets. And the dream was always to get out of the streets, to never go back. It amazes me to this day. Yo, there's people that watch this. And I want you to, if you're watching this, let them know. Because you may be working hard as a laborer, maybe busting your tail every day, getting up to go to work, to provide for your family. But yesteryear, you was that dude. Yesteryear, you was smacking people with guns. Yesteryear, you was digging more pockets and snatching chains and yapping cats and doing all that or whatever the case may be. And again, you wake up one morning and you see this going on with these young dudes, the Morants and the XYZ, X's and O's. It's like, pause. What are we doing? You know, I just watched the Dear Mama documentary. I lived that era. And it messed me up to think how bad I forgot how important this dude was for us. But one has to think. Tupac is only dead just like the rest of them. Meaning, if they're dead, then they were really freedom fighters. If they're alive and they talk that freedom fighter, fool's gold, counterfeit, COINTELPRO. It is what it is, man. Class is in session. Attention, this is Klass Initials. Yeah. Attention.
You feel my little orgasms creeping up your spine, beginning to deadly sweating. The human hearts that I've taken into hand.
I cast you out, unclean spirit.
It's hot, the blocks, major inferno, southern heat disco. What's your preference? Western or Crisco? Flame on, the heat is on. What? Monster? Test the strength. My flow? That for me?
Gully on them, get gully on them, gully on them, get gully on them, gully on them, get gully on them, gully on them, get gully.
School or get schooled? Don't be left back. Straight promotion. Until graduation, I'm your host, Klass Initials.
Yeah!